Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise, glory, and honor to the Heavenly Father Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the nation of Israel, better known as the GreatmillStone. Blessings to the elect. Shalom to the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect. Honor as well. I wanted to go into this a little bit. This is John, the 3rd chapter. And the point is in verse 8. But as far as being in the Spirit, and there's a trait. I'll say a character trait that comes along with that, which is the ability to be adaptable at an instant. And there's a number of scriptures that come to mind with that. One being, if we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. Those that heard Yahweh Shai and followed him, they followed him straightway. There was no buffering period between what he said and them following him. Is an immediate thing. Basically, it's as if a commandment was said and an immediate action followed. It's like a light switch. When you turn the light on, traditionally, the light doesn't take time to fade in. That's a new concept, the dimmer switch. Okay. When you turn the power on for something, you don't want it to gradually work. You want it to work with its full potential. And that's because we don't have a lazy spirit on us. That's a slothful spirit. Or it's that gradual mindset. That's a slothful mindset. Okay. And you hear employers talking about it all the time, how they can see those who are going to make it and those who aren't going to make it based on their hustle. They're not moving with the sense of urgency, or they think that they learned something when this guy's been on the job site doing everything according to OSHA standards, to Washington standards. Okay, for decades. You're not gonna come and show them something. It's like guys that try to come against the elders and apostles. The elders and apostles have been doing this for a long time. You've been in this for just a small amount of change, man. So it's best to take heed to your teachers and not try to be your teacher's teacher. Okay, so without further ado, this is John 3, and I'll start at 5. Yahweh Shai answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Okay? Be born of water and Spirit. Okay? The water is symbolic of a washing away, of a cleansing. Okay? And the Spirit is a gift bestowed upon those who were deemed to receive it. Okay? Spirit of the Most High is going to go into it a little bit more. Okay, verse 6. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again. The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is every one that is born of the Spirit. Okay? And that's the point that I'm getting at here. Being born of the Spirit, as soon as you heard this word, you got up and you moved. There was no buffering period between the two actions. The scriptures tell you to make no tarrying in coming to the Lord, man. You're not supposed to tarry. There's no all right, well, I got to go do this first, so let me do that before, okay, I'm going to follow you, but before that, give me a second to do this or do that. That's not how this works, man. If that's how you work, you're not in the spirit. That's not how the spirit works. You want to make the spirit fit your standards and try to rationalize within your own mind how this works, then it's not for you, man. That's just the honest truth. You see, you're supposed to get information, okay, which is coming from the outside of you, right? Because, everything's coming from the outside. You're supposed to take it within you and internalize it, okay, and apply it and use it as a tool to self-examine yourself. You're not supposed to take what's going on around you on the outside and try to change that information to better suit you on the inside. That's not how this works. Okay? You're supposed to be taking what others are telling you, especially if they're brothers in the spirit, which if you don't believe that they're brothers in the spirit, then yeah, by all means, disregard what they say, because you're already set in your mind and in your ways. But you got it. So that just leads someone, that could lead you to believe, or lead others to believe you're not born of the water. You haven't washed away anything. You truly haven't become new. You're reinventing yourself. You're not letting the spirit invent you, man. And that's a big difference. Okay? You must be born again, man. Okay? So anyway, that's the point. I might do a follow-up. But the point's been made. Shalom.